You need help because you're insane. You can keep up with this foolishness if you want, but if you don't stop, our marriage is over. Hey, Samore Love Bugs, you have now tuned into my haves and have-nots recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel, Samore Love Real TV, if you have not yet done so. Also, be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos. Don't forget to give it that good old thumbs up before you leave. And check out my other channel, which is Samore Love TV. That's where I have my love and hip hop, as well as all my fashion and beauty videos are all over there. Okay. So David, he's with Maggie Day. She's trying to show him, reveal to him that his wife is cheating, but she doesn't want to say those exact words because she sees the pain in his eyes. Like, this dude was literally crying. It hurt me to see him hurt like that. I'm like, dang, what's going on with me? I'm feeling all emotional. I feel like I'm Maggie Day or something, feeling all sad for the man. I'm like, Maggie, don't tell him. It's not the right time, girl. It's not the right time. So then she ends up, he's like, yo, just take me home, get me away from here. So she ends up taking him back to the office. Later, he was chatting with his son, Jeffrey, and Jeffrey just kind of tells him, like, yo, you need to be free of this. He tells him everything that the mother did, and he's just like, I feel so much better now that I'm not really letting her control me, and you need to do the same thing. You can't be afraid of her. He's like, I'm not afraid of her, but you're kind of acting like you are, and that's why she's walking all over you. She's doing whatever the hell she wants to do because she thinks she's running stuff, because she's probably been kind of running stuff for so long that she just feels like she deserves that right. Jim, he finds out that an officer named Tyrell was the one that was on the shift when his son got molested and raped and everything. So you already know he's pissed. But I'm like, homeboy, at the end of the day, you need to be mad at yourself because you put him in this situation. You trying so hard to protect or do what's right or pretty much save his own backside is what he was trying to do. And what happens? He ends up putting his child in jeopardy, in harm's way. So, you need to be mad at yourself. So he goes off on this dude named Tyrell. I'm going to be your worst nightmare, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to find out everything about your family. I will kill you in front of them. You know, all the hard talk. He does all of that. And then once he's done with that, he tells them to kind of like leave so he can just sit there by himself for a minute. He starts bawling because he knows that he messed up. He effed up big time, boy. And you can't take that back. I know this was like scared straight gone wrong to the 10th power. Like, this is not, that's unacceptable. And Jim knows that it's unacceptable. He's trying to kind of brush it off because he's a man, you know. He don't want to really talk about it. But you just traumatized your son. Like, he was already raped, right? Back in camp or something like that. Didn't he say something happened, or maybe he was molested back in camp or something? And now it went all the way, and that's horrible. And it's because of his father. So when he goes to pick up his son is kind of like acting different. Like, he just seems real spaced out. And I'm like, yo, that looking at in that white boy's eyes, something is going to happen. Like, he is not going to take this as easy as he's letting it go down. He was just saying, wow, I can't believe. He's like, do you know what happens in these jails? And his father's like, yeah, that's why I had to teach you a lesson. He's trying to still play a tough guy role. Even though he found out that he messed up, he's still trying to pretend as though it's all about a lesson. He was like, yeah, that's why I didn't want you to be there. I'm trying to protect you from actually having to go there because I needed to stop you from what you was about to do, because that would be your reality. Dude, come on. And then Wyatt is like, so you know what they did and you still let me stay there? Seriously? Like, he just has so much pain and anger in his eyes. And I'm like, Wyatt is up to something. He is up to something. You could just see it and know. So Hannah, let's go back to Hannah now. Hannah, she's with the social worker. Social worker makes her leave. Then, like, they also make Candace leave because they got to do everything with the judge and the ruling and all that. And Hannah tells the social worker that to make sure that she double checks and verifies any information that she is given from Candace because Candace is a liar. And I'm like, girl, Hannah, you are doing the most. I feel like if anything, let this woman be reunited with her child. Give her the opportunity to mess up. If you think she's going to mess up so badly, at least give her that opportunity, that right. You know what I'm saying? And then if anything, just try to mend things with your daughter, and then you'll be a major part in your son's life. They need to really talk and just kind of hash things out, and then they would both be able to have a good relationship where Candace can have her child and Granny can come and see the child anytime, you know? So Candace, she closes the deal on the house. She has her brand new house. She also shows Benny the new house that she got for him. And of course she makes lies, but she's like, it's legit. I got this all through her job. And he's like, yo, this is amazing. Like, he's excited. Everything is fully furnished, ready to move into. But he does say that he's going to have to get Hannah. And she's like, no, she can't come. She cannot come. And he's like, well, I can't move in here. I'm not going to leave her in the hood, and I'm out here in this beautiful house. That's not going to happen. And I like the fact that he's thinking about his mother, you know what I'm saying? And even though they're not that close, they kind of close. Like, she's close to him and he's close to her, you know? So he wasn't budging on that. He's like, well, you'll have to put the house up on the market if I'm not able to bring her, because I'm not leaving her. That's something that I have to do. And she's like, well, you know what? Once you tell her that I was the one who got it, she's not coming anyway, so it's all good. It's whatever. Moving on from that, I see my battery's about to die. I'm going to have to change it. So Candace, she finally tells him that. So that's the way that went down. Veronica, she finally goes to David's office, and he is pissed. He's ready to lay down the law because now he knows that she was the one that set up all that set up the jail rape with Wyatt. So he's just completely pissed at everything that she's ever done. And he says that, you know, I'm done with all this. And that's when he said the line where, if you don't stop all this foolishness, our marriage is going to be done. And then she's like, well, you know what? It's been done. And she gives him papers, divorce papers. And he looks like he's just like hurt. But I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, this is good. Because he wasn't doing it. He's trying to fight for this marriage. This marriage is in the gutter. I mean, some people, they fight for marriages that are just have disintegrated. They are garbage, basura. You know, they're not good. And you can't do it just to save face or because you care about this person. If this person is treating you so bad and bringing you down into the dirt, then there's no reason to keep on trying and trying. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like he was trying to do. He just didn't want to let go. Maybe because they've been together so long and he really loves her. He cares about her. But she threw that relationship in the garbage because she thought he deceived her. Like, she couldn't even look past that point. And the simple fact that he didn't even do anything. I mean, if I was him, I'd been like, damn, I should have did something for all of this. Like, the gal nearly burned the man up inside of the house. So at the end of the day, I'd be like, damn, I should have got some goodies or something for all this I had to go through. That's what I've been thinking if I was David. I mean, it's just plain and simple. So Hannah, she goes to Catherine, and she also tells her about the situation with the son, with her grandson, and the judge and everything. And Catherine is like, she's going to help her out. But then, like, Hannah confuses me, because then she comes talking about some, oh, you like, kind of like she's trying to shut her down from talking about her daughter. Like, you know, at the end of the day, she is my child. She is my child. I'm like, you trying to defend her again? Like, please, Hannah. You're the one that's throwing her to the wolves. You don't give two craps about her most times. There's only a handful of times when other people try to come at her. That's when you want to be the mommy, the hero. I'm over that. All right, and finally, we have the press conference. Veronica's being super annoying, super rude to Maggie Day. And little Catherine, she's just like, why are you acting like that? And she was like, I'll tell you later. She doesn't even want to, like, say it at that moment. But then they have Jim up on stage. He reveals that he is running for governor. Whoop, whoop, hip, hip, hooray. But then the woman that was interviewing him, it was like, she was out for blood. She was a demon and she was ready to take him and possess him. Okay? She was horrible. What she did was, she's just like, okay, so do you love your kids and, you know, all that? And he's like, yeah, we have one child now. And she was like, yeah, well, you have to love the ones that you have. And he's like, yeah. And she asked him if he was a devoted father. He's like, yes, I sure am. And Maggie's looking like, where is this going? Like, this does not look like it's gonna end up well. And she keeps on talking and she says, well, we're going to go ahead and show your other living children. And we're gonna put the cameras via satellite to his other kids that are on a different side of town, which is, you know, basically the hood side of town is what she's trying to say. And her two kids looking all sad, like, where is my daddy? Mari, we want to know, he is the daddy. You know, it was just a really weird situation, and everybody looked like they was about to pee their pants. Like Catherine, she looked appalled. Jim, he looked like he was like, oh my gosh, the cat is out the bag. What is happening? I just said that I was gonna run for governor. Like, couldn't they at least give me a little time to soak and bathe in this for a minute? And what else? And everybody just looked like they were like shocked. So that was pretty much the episode. I think we have like 3 more. I actually thought this was the finale tonight for some reason. I don't know why, but we got like 3 more episodes coming up. So stick around with me, y'all. We in this. We not new to this, we true to this, okay? Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.